Hi everyone, my name is Mason. I want to talk about the Green Bay Packers. The overall, what's going on with it, off-season, regular season, preseason, how far they can get in playoffs, all of that. But first, I want to talk about the quarterback situation. They have 4 quarterbacks. That's a lot of quarterbacks. But I'm not a big fan of Jordan Love, honestly. He throws too many receptions. He's not consistent. He'll do good, then he'll do bad. But who am I to say that? As you guys are probably saying. Exactly, but who am I to say it? But this is just my opinion. This is what I'm saying. No offense to him or anything, but they just need a better quarterback. And then they have Tyler Algersma, Malik Willis, and Sean Clifford they could let be playing. I think Malik Willis, you have to let him play. Sean Clifford, I think you have to try him out. They have no idea what his potential is. Malik, he played a little bit because Love got hurt. Otherwise, Malik would not have played that season at all. But he did play a little bit of the wild card, but it was like a minute. And the game was already over against the Eagles. Yeah. And the offseason for them wasn't really good. Matt LaFleur, the Green Bay Packers head coach, he says that they were very confident and felt good about this offseason. They felt like they really had a good offseason. In my opinion, I disagree with that. I don't really think they had that good of an offseason. They got Mecole Hardman. I think they got some O-line, but that was it. It wasn't that good. It was just whatever. A couple O-linemen I have never heard of. I forgot what their names were. And then Mecole Hardman, he was on the cheats, but he's not that big of a deal anyways where you should actually get him. I don't know, just not a big fan of their offseason. And then they're not consistent with everything. They'll do good, they'll do bad, then they'll do bad, bad, good, good. It's just it's random. You really don't know. Sometimes they'll shock good teams or just lose to teams that you should absolutely destroy. Easily. That's pretty much just the thing with the Green Bay Packers. And the defense. They lost Jair Alexander from the Ravens, because the Ravens got him. Forget how much they paid him, but it was probably a good amount where he wanted to go on the Ravens. And he probably just doesn't want to stay in the Packers. Who knows? But yeah, the defense, like the offense, it's back and forth. They'll do good, then they'll do bad. And it's just dang. And the team's inexperienced. It's one of the youngest teams in the NFL right now. The average age is 25 or 26, which is very young. The Rams had a very young defense. Overall team, it was 50-50, but the defense was very young for the Los Angeles Rams. Packers, the whole team is young and inexperienced. But yeah, do I want Jordan Love to be the quarterback? Not really. No offense to him, but not really. I prefer them to switch it up and put either Sean Clifford or Malik Willis in there. That's my opinion of it. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, just wanted to talk about this because it's just not too great. And playoff runs, I want them to get deep in the playoffs. They're always losing a wild card, then finally get to the division round and then lose it, and it's just dude. And it's Super Bowl, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm trying to be positive. I want them to go to the Super Bowl. I don't think that's going to happen in a long time. There's going to need to be some massive changes for that to happen, and I don't know. Just don't think it will happen. But I want them to go to deep playoff run. Want them to win a Super Bowl. Want them to get pretty deep in the playoff run, because they haven't done that in the past years. The farthest, the most recent time they made it far in the playoffs was 5 years ago in 2020, the championship game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which they lost. Because Matt LaFleur wanted to do, I forgot what it was exactly about, but it was something that Matt LaFleur wanted to call and it ended up being bad. It was some 2-point conversion, or they wanted to kick a extra point. Something like that, but that cost them big in the end, and Aaron Rodgers threw a pick. So it was 2 bad plays that ended the Green Bay Packers. But yeah, I just want to talk about them and see where they're really at. Off-season, not too great. Offensive defense. Every team's not too great, obviously, but there's some teams that are just insane, like the Detroit Lions or Baltimore Ravens or teams like that, Buffalo Bills. But Green Bay's just had this growing theme of consistent here but not here. Bad here, good here. Just nothing is really matching. They're an inexperienced team. even in the preseason when their backups and third strings are playing. Yes, their backups and third strings are playing, but they're playing against a lot of teams that they should beat. They don't care if there's like third or fourth string guys. You should beat them. I don't know. I just don't see any consistency there. That's my opinion, but who am I? Who am I to talk about that? But yeah, just wanted to give my opinion on it, what I think about the Green Bay Packers. I hope they make a deep run this year. I was very confident in 2024 when they got 11-6. I was like, dang. I was like, dude, no way. Green Bay Packers, they're going to at least a championship game, in my opinion. That's what I thought. But no, they got to the wild card, but they had to play Philadelphia. And they lost 22-10. So that sucked bad. But there were some calls that were in favor for Eagles. It wasn't a whole lot, but there was like one or two calls that was just like, okay, this seems like the Kansas City Chiefs are playing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just want to talk about them and see where they're really at. And yeah. Let me know what you guys think, and I want to see the Green Bay Packers grow. I hope they get to the Super Bowl, but I think they're going 12-5 at best. Lowest, like 8-9, but I just hope they can get a deep run in the playoffs. Let me know what you think. Bye.